Welcome back. This is Call Sign Scooter, and we are continuing on with this run of Master of Command. As it stands, it looks like this fort out here is the one I was targeting anyway. But we'll go ahead and head to the encampment, see if we can find anything. And oh, looks like they don't want to come and fight us. Alright, so enemy encampment lies ahead. It's tense, dimly lit. Guards posted. A swift assault under cover of darkness could catch them unprepared. If we hesitate, they'll have time to muster their full strength by the morning. Let's see. 4 days requires at least one officer, which we could. Moderate chance. We have time, so we'll wait for a storm to conceal the attack. We did it before they could cry an alarm. Sentries were taken, tents were overrun, great number of prisoners. Okay, what do we get? Oh, we get a ton of reservists. $40 and 2 weapons. Okay. So Delft muskets basic, and then cuirassier swords. Okay, so we can give them the Delft musket. See, how's it in comparison? The range is good, and the reload is better. What do they have? Noise stop? Okay. So they're the only ones, so we'll just give the Delft muskets to them. That's not the best sword. Not the best for what I'm looking for. And it's the same. Okay, fine. So we're getting a lot of items here to work with. Alright, I think we should take them out and then get provisions because we are dangerously low. Alright, so in artillery, 3 recruits, surf recruits it looks like, and then 2 provincial cavalry, which shouldn't be as bad as the Cossacks. And then a couple of musketeers. We should be able to have this one in the bag. Can't believe he chased us down and then kind of backed out. But whatever. Okay. For deployment, what are we looking at? Where are the musketeers, first of all? Looks like on the left side. We should be able to go with the on-halt musketeers, both of them. Thing is, what we need are grenades. Okay, then the recruits are on the far right. We'll have Friedrich go here. We can't go in a column. So I'm trying to think what can we do? We have woods here and a hill, a hedge line, and we'll just see if we can hold a line here or have a line here. So we'll get these guys here, the musketeers. Then the musketeers we can do this. We can just advance them up. We can have them cover. These musketeers will throw them in the woods. These musketeers throw them in the woods. The Cantonist recruits. We'll put them in the town here, like so. Like that. We'll have the commander here. We'll get one cavalry covering the flank there, one cavalry backing these guys up, this provincial cavalry backing these guys up, and then the cuirassiers, we will have them in the woods way out there. Well, actually, let's put them closer to the woods. Okay. Looks like they're advancing. And stopping. Part of it is... I think we can at least get them some resemblance of cover. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know how close they are wanting to get. Okay. I wonder if we can use the Beirut to scare the artillery, because they do have it out in front. And they get one more volley off before we make it. And our commander's with them as well. Oh, I gotta reload again. Let's see if they can at least get something off. Okay, fall back. Alright, so it looks like the recruits have made contact. We can get them to advance just a little bit. And then advance just a little bit. See if we can get these guys up here. Since we can advance them way up there. So this Cantonist recruits, they're doing really well. What do they even have? The Neustadt? These are the Delft. Okay, those are the guys that we just gave the new stuff. I think these are the... Nope, those aren't the Grenadiers. I think the Grenadiers are somewhere in here. Yeah. Oh, they're the Green Jackets, okay. Got it. Okay, yes. Cavalry's gonna be in position just fine. Open fire there. Bring the Dragoons up. So this flank is kind of sad. Actually, these guys aren't doing much better. The Vendée Musketeers. provincial cavalry's coming up. They're probably just gonna charge in anyway. Just check. Alright, so these musketeers are almost done. Ah, I thought we were gonna get them shattered, but doesn't look like it. We'll just have them charge. We know what you're up to. So far, so good. Moving up. If they can quickly reform. No. Oh, they got a little bit off. And come on, run them down. Run them down. That way. Don't worry about them. Trying to figure out who. Who can we charge? Okay, looks like they... Did they shatter? Yeah. So the Grenadiers are taking a shellacking. Okay, so they broke. Okay, there you go, they shattered. See if they can press the attack. We'll charge them. Come on. See if we can shatter them. Alright, they're in the retreat and shattered. Retreat. Get them called back. Yep. They've done enough. Oh, no, come back. Well, let's get the Cantus recruits. Let's see if they can pull it off. While they're charging in, let's get a volley off on their flank. And hopefully this will call it. Yep, okay. Woo. That was close. Well, close as in for the recruits. All right. There we go. $396. Definitely need that. Lots of loot and ramrods is what I'm looking for. And what are we doing? We need provisions. Yeah, provisions for sure. Alright. Good veterancy all around. Let's keep people replaced, and we can finally upgrade them to Russian Grenadiers. Yes. And yes, to customize colors. And with said Grenadiers, we still don't have any grenades. Anybody else able to upgrade? Who are these? Are they Kansas recruits? Doesn't feel like... Oh, they are. Okay. These are recruits as well. They can be land millets. See, I'm not quite ready yet. Ugh, we need ammo too, so why don't we go up to the town? Secure what we need. Might get more recruits. And we need some ammo. For sure. And... definitely picked up a lot. From that, have $70 or $720. We gotta get recruits. We'll get recruits instead. We'll do that. Get some more provisions. More ammo. Seems like the reservists are kind of cheap, so I'll buy some reservists. And we shall begin our long trek down toward... Have we been to Austria yet? Yes. Alright. I'm gonna hit this convoy. Then this fort. Ragged procession of civilians are making its way westward. No arms. So we can either escort them, spend 3 days and get $60, or civilian items. Ah. We'll get $60. 3 days. Not too bad. Some slums. We'll see. The fort is what's most important, and it looks like we're already almost out of provisions. Let's do that instead. Enemy appears to have left this fort unguarded. Thankfully. Oh my goodness. We can take 2 weapons, or take 2 weapons and delay, and lose reservists. We'll strip the fort for supplies. Alright, officer morale and command radius is doubled. Alright, what do we get? Dragoon swords and Hussar sabers. And how did we blow through all of those provisions already? Okay, so we have 12,000. Let's go ahead and upgrade them to Fusiliers. Yeah. And then these guys, we will hold. We want their coats to reflect their colors. Or is it this? Oh, yeah, this red. And then we'll do that. Keep the black collar. The hat. For these guys, we'll have... Nope. That would be this red. And then that's the black. And then this bit, we can have it lined in red. Okay. We're gonna start losing reservists left and right. And to be honest... Actually, I'm not sure if we have a good enough force to take on. Yeah, we're gonna start getting attrition here. They offer nothing of use. That's the enemy camp. Ugh. Alright, they only outnumber us by 1,200, I think. So why don't we just go ahead and end this act before we lose too much? Actually. We have much more to spare. Thank you. That way we don't start losing. Well, we kind of already lost some. Well... I'm just going to make the executive decision. We'll attack them early on day 127. I think. That's the only thing we've got going for us right now. There's the recruits. They're not recruits anymore. They are years. Bring the ramrods. Yeah, the Free Corps Grenadiers were actually getting cooked. Give them the medicine instead. We will give the newbies this and maybe stamina. Stamina. Give them the stamina. So we have 2 artillery pieces. Lots of stuff going on here. Lots of stuff. Some Jaegers, Musketeers, Fusiliers, Musketeers. Okay, so they're all upgraded. A couple of Musketeers there, some Surf Recruits, and then we have Hussars, Provincial Cavalry, Dragoons, 2 Artillery, and then more Fusiliers. Right, actually, we're not missing that many, about 70 men, but still about 1,200 they have over us. We should be able to win. If not, what am I doing here? Okay. We shall keep the Fusiliers out front as our skirmishers. Alright. So the Surf Recruits are kind of on the left side. So we will take our fresh Cantonist Recruits here. Then the Anthol Musketeers can go there. On beat Cavalry, we'll have them over here. The Cuirassiers, of course, we'll have on the far left. And then we'll have this Cavalry, Provincial Cavalry, and the Beirut. Here. The hill seems the obvious choice. We'll see. We'll have these guys kind of spread out in the city there, town, the very small town. Just trying to take up as much cover as possible. I'm kind of saying with the cavalry, see if they can just try to get as much cover as possible. See if they can take the hill there. May get some cover here, I hope. Have them take cover. Beirut take cover there as well. Yeah, okay. Take cover, take cover. See if they can at least get to the road. Cantonist Recruits, we'll have them posted up on the hill. Anhalt Musketeers, we'll have them kind of posted up on the hill, covering the flank, and then the Cuirassiers, we'll throw them in those woods over there. The Von Bede Fricourt Cavalry, though, we'll have them hiding behind the hill. Alright, let's see how they work this. Fusiliers. Let's see. Let's see if we can get him to sword shot a little bit farther. So there's their 2 artillery. Well, these Fusiliers aren't going anywhere. Oops. You have observation, Fusiliers and Musketeers. I'm trying to figure out, yeah, what do they want to do here? Might be able to just come in. They are really focusing on the hill there, which, fine. Once the Fusiliers get engaged, or at least receive a volley. Alright. Let's get him out of there. System. Let's get them going again. See if I can get the Fusiliers here. They should be well within range to start taking some pot shots here. Go. Go. Okay. Let's get them moved up just a little bit. Let's pull back the Cuirassiers just a smidge. Interesting. I don't know who they're trying to charge, though. Friedrich. We're gonna try to get the Anhalt Musketeers in. That should give us a nice opening. Who are they focusing? That's the question. Just move them up a little bit farther. Move them up a little bit farther. Ooh, that was a long melee. What do we do? How can we reform the line? Shattered. That's what I like to see. Hold the flank. Hold! I'm feeling a little bit more confident in this fight now. Oh. Yeah, their cavalry has got just a little bit more morale. Free fire, do what you can! Okay. We beat them off. Reform. See if we can come out here somehow. So they're gonna hold. Let's charge them in. Come on. Run down and shatter him. Oh, they are fast. Alright. What in the world is going on? They gotta get shattered. Can we shatter them? There it is. They're just about done. They should be retreating any moment. Please. There we go. So they're in retreat. Let's go ahead and advance. Advance. See if they can charge them. Oh, the artillery's already retreating. Good. Get some relief there. We're gonna try to get the Jaegers to get out of here. Call them back. Good. On the cavalry though. It's just not looking good. Alright, good. Can we shatter him back? charge them. Oh my goodness. I was so silent through most of it. I was like, oh no. I don't know if I can win. Uh, this is so stressful. Oh my goodness. Fantastic. We get a bunch of stuff. But what do we need most? Reservists. Yeah, we'll definitely take reservists because we got $712. We'll get provisions in the next region, but right now we just need to replace or replenish what we've lost because we have none. Ugh. Oh my goodness. What a way to kind of end it. All right, let's see. Von Veed, he gets upgraded. What are we gonna get? So we can get stamina recovery and stamina recovery speed. Again, I don't know what a supply wagon is. I need to search the forums. What is a supply wagon and why is it helpful? Or we can do morale damage received -10, but a move speed of -5. So he's basically the line infantry, right? We'll take the hit on the move speed and we'll do steadfast. And then Von Hartwig, which I didn't name any of his stuff yet. Let's see. Morale damage received, officer death chance, so he could be defiant. Bloodthirsty. I think we're gonna go with Bloodthirsty. Because he has a couple cavalry units in there. And we're gonna see what we're gonna do about these guys. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, let's replenish our ammo. What's the damage? Yeah. We're not even close. So we need some help. Okay. We're gonna give the musketeers the ramrods, basically. Ramrods. We are pushing hard to grab, and they can upgrade them to veteran musketeers because we already have grenadiers. What do we have? Neustadt. Okay. We'll give them the horseshoes. Ooh, they can level up into hussars. Let's go. We need them deadly and ready to go. Okay. So riding boots, which is a plus move speed. Oh, Von V Power can upgrade to dragoons, which will give us more men. Yeah, let's do that. Let's customize colors. So they'll upgrade to dragoons. We'll see about getting them carbines here. On Heartbeat recruits. And this would be number 12 then. And number 12 on Heartbig recruits. They're just N10 Fusiliers. Should be Fusiliers. Oh, give them back. Give them extra morale and stamina. Give them attrition and melee. So buckshot, I'm still back and forth on whether or not I want to do that. And where are... Yeah, the Von V Fusiliers. I mean, they did well enough. Ah. We'll get the Von Hardwig recruits. The placements. We'll give the Hussars the riding boots for now. Muskets, though, do they have the basic? Yeah, they have the war muskets. We can give them the upgraded muskets at least. No bayonets, though. What is up with that? That's what I want to know. What is up with that? Alright, an army with the state. Finally, I get an unlock. Oh my gosh. Okay. So here we go. We get another doctrine. So we can have better regiment accuracy but less reload speed, or officer settlements gain a promotion when hired. We already have 3 officers right now, and I don't think the other 2 that we're gonna grab. I think you can have up to 5. It's not divisions, 5 brigades. I just don't see the use in that right now, since none of our officers have died. Or foraging effectiveness is doubled. I'm gonna do living off the land because we've been having issues with provisions. We need to address that. That's more of a need right now. Alright, Free Corps volunteers unlocked. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So here are our options. We can reinforce Silesia, reinforce farther Pomerania, or reinforce Western Prussia. Here we have Russian troops. Here we have a mix of Russian and Austrian. Or am I reading that wrong? Right, that's Russia. This is Austria. But what would we get? So we get extended training doctrine. Okay. Hearts and minds. Item sales profits at settlements 15%. Okay. Or campaign visibility is plus 30%. Each of them just require... They're all the same. Secure 5 battlefields or reinforce 4 outposts. Okay. In that case, we could get a free field artillery. Jaegers. Free infantry Jaegers. Or Russian Fusiliers. This is a hard choice. Yeah, we're low on ammo too. Ugh. Okay. Well, I'm leaning toward the free artillery because they're among the most expensive. And it means that we don't have to downgrade in terms of force. And we may be able to dabble into extended training. We'll see. So we'll take on the Russians yet again. I don't want to do it. I would rather face Austria, but the artillery units is what I really want. For free. So we shall. We shall do it. So what's the other one? Okay. We gotta secure 5 battlefields and then Prussian artillery. Ugh. What a hard choice. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna get into winter. Hey, Act 2! Thanks for being able to see what's going on in Act 2. So temperatures plummet. Your army stands on upon a new frontier. The enemy has used the lull to prepare. Patrols flood the roads, and field armies will begin hunting us once we made our presence known. Oh. The years turn cold early. Within weeks, snow will be regular and marches will be slow. Lay in provisions and firewood and expect to fight in winter throughout this country. Secure your supply depot, but do not linger. Press the advance before your supplies diminish. Excellent. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? So there's a battlefield, a couple battlefields here. An outpost right there. A couple of big towns. Where's the big bad army here is at 17,000 right now. So we desperately will need to open up a new brigade, but it costs $1,200. Okay. Our force isn't looking great right now. Mostly our cavalry and we'll just see what the supply cache brings us. Cache is laid down. Okay. We don't have to face a force. Alright. So we get $84, 60 provisions, 120 ammo. I will take it. And of course the meat here, of course the food. It's gonna be crazy. But at least we get good item sale. Alright, we're just gonna do a little bit of Act 2. We'll check out this outpost first, and then we'll see where we land. Okay. So volunteers at the post report that they stand ready to sell their lives dearly should it serve the greater cause. They volunteer to strike at the enemy's command from behind, knowing well the risk. We may dispatch them at once. Their action could hinder the enemy headquarters lightly, perhaps more, if fortune favors them. Yeah, it'd be best to consolidate right now. These decisions... Man, these decisions are already getting kind of heavy. But no matter, we shall press on. Oh, good. But what do we have? War profiteering? Item cost is 15 plus 50%. Why do they want to torment us so? Okay, we'll stop there. We'll stop here. I'm not going to get into another battle. But we're on day 10. And we shall fight a marginally inferior force. Till next time, this is Callsign Scooter with Master of Command. I'll catch you on the next one.